you hard right now, I can put you on. But you can't be lazy or I'ma send you home. If you hit hard right now.
You know what it is. We back on Smoke Sports. Special edition this week. The Super Bowl edition. Super Bowl 55. You know why it's special? It's the Super Bowl. It's the final game of the NFL season. It's crazy COVID season. To see who the best team is. Who is your Super Bowl 55 champions? Your 2020, 2021 regular season champs. My fault, it's not regular season champs, but y'all get what's going on. Though. It's Super Bowl. Come on now. This is what teams work for the whole off season. It's crazy off season. And the final two teams coming out of AFC I think is about to be the future. Well, the future is the future of the NFL. Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, the number one seed. They only lost 2 games the whole season for real. And the other side, Mitch, I ain't really a big fan of Tom Brady, but I mean, his greatness, TB12. TB12 on another team. He not in the AFC. He on another team with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bringing them all the way to the Super Bowl, coming out the NFC. Before we start the video, me personally, I didn't think Tom Brady was going to get out of the division. He didn't get out of the division, but he ended up getting the playoffs because of the wild card. And the way it was set up this year was 7 teams, but still, he was like the 5th seed. It was the 5th seed, so well deserved. I just didn't think with all the talent on their team, this, that, and the fourth, when they added AB, I was like, bro, they're gonna make the playoffs, but they're not going that far. Gonna be a first round, maybe second round out of there. But look, they shocked me. That defense came in clutch. That had the back end of the year. I wasn't a big fan of their defense either, especially their secondary. But Carlton Davis, shout out to rookie out of Minnesota, Winfield Jr. He's been playing good, high level. He a candidate for rookie of the year as well. But you know my boy Chase is gonna get that. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, all the awards. But yeah, that it's gonna be a good matchup, and we're gonna talk about the first matchup, the first matchup they had this year. Okay, and we're gonna say this right now: whoever wins this game, if Mahomes wins this game, it's gonna build his legacy. If he loses this game, it might hurt his legacy because you playing against the GOAT in your position, bro. Tom Brady has 6 Super Bowl championships, and this will be his 10th appearance. And he's 6 for 9 right now. And if he get 7, that's going to solidify him being the best player of all time. My opinion, bro, he's going to be the best player of all time if he gets 7 rings, bro. One, he's the best player in his position already. And then 7 rings. Jordan didn't get 7 rings in the NBA. He got 6. So he surpassed on a lot. And to do it at 43 years old, he's 43 years old. A lot of people don't even play till they 43. Like, come on now. And he say he probably gonna keep playing till he's 45. He might play past he's 45 because he don't get hit. And he looks good out there. Like he threw for 40 touchdowns this year. And 12 interceptions, but 40 touchdowns, 4,000, almost 5,000 passing yards. Granted, he had some good weapons. Mike Evans, Gronk, AB came on the end of the year, Scotty. My man, Scotty Miller. I like Scotty. We're gonna talk about this whole matchup in a minute. But yeah, they 2-2 against each other head to head. Brady versus Mahomes, the youngin versus the vet. We're gonna get into the first matchup. So as y'all know, when they played early in the year, the Chiefs won 27-24. It was a close game, but at first it was not close. The Chiefs was 17-0 in the first quarter, mainly because Tyreek Hills had 203 receiving yards in the first quarter. The first quarter, 203 receiving yards. That is unacceptable. But then again, that's a cheater out there, the fastest player in the league. Like, come on now. 203. Just think about that. Not in one game. Not in one half. The first quarter of the game, 203 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. He finished the game with like 269, 3 touchdowns, but he was a factor that whole game. And that's the reason why they lost, bro. You go up 17-0 against Pat Mahomes, it's hard to come back. Then you had Brady on that side. That's Brady. That's greatness. TB12 on now. But Bro, that game was just it was a close game towards the end, but that game it was just one-sided. The defense was getting torched. Like you couldn't. Brady threw 2 interceptions. I mean, he had like 345 passing yards, but still, you can't just throw 2 interceptions, and expect to beat Pat Mahomes, bro. He's gonna capitalize off all of them. So that first matchup, Brady, I wouldn't say Brady didn't play good. He didn't play bad, but he didn't really play that good. He played okay. Numbers say different because he threw for 345, but he also had 2 interceptions. And just Pat Mahomes dominated the game. 462 passing yards, 3 TDs. Bro, he won that matchup for sure. And it's crazy, guy. I didn't think down the road, a couple months later, this was gonna be the Super Bowl matchup. And now we here. So we're gonna talk about the matchup. Coming in, it's crazy. We can talk about this right now. Coming in, my man told me, my man Chop, shout out Chop, usually on the show. He said, "Hey Smoke, I don't know. I think the Buccaneers gonna win." I said, "Why you think that?" He said, "Every year Tom Brady has a top 10 defense and he's in the Super Bowl, he's won." And that is a fact. Y'all can look it up too. It's a fact. Every time he has a top 10 defense, he's won the Super Bowl. And this year his defense is ranked number 8. And their linebackers been playing good. I think the linebacker is the best position on that defense. Devin White is a baller, man. He's a Pro Bowl snub this year, even though it really wasn't a Pro Bowl this year. They did something else, but they should have just played the Pro Bowl. But he's a Pro Bowl snub for sure. He should have gotten a Pro Bowl. He's playing a phenomenal level at a second year out of LSU. You might look at him and think he's slow. Like, bro, he runs a 4.35. He ran a 4.3 at the combine. I think a 4.3 or 4.4, but he ran crazy at the combine. And he big when he moves sideline to sideline. And he is a problem on that defense, bro. He's been a problem on that defense the whole year. And like they just been playing good. You feel coming up when he played good against every game he played this year. Every game he played in the playoffs. Put it like that. Every game he played in the playoffs, he played good that year. So, and then offense been coming on again. Gronk, Mike Evans, Scotty Miller, Tyler Johnson coming on too, the rookie out of Minnesota. But like I like this matchup because I mean that even though it was a blowout the first half when they played the first time, but I feel like this is a different Bucs team and a different Chiefs team. They both got better. The Chiefs starting to slack off in the end of the year, but these past couple games you can see they still the Chiefs, and especially the last game of the Bills. I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns game. Mahomes got hurt, so I don't really count. But the Browns could have beat them. But look, Pat Mahomes just looked different. He went down. They went down 9-0. It was nothing. Came back in there, threw a touchdown to Mecole Hardman after he did that muff punt or whatever. But the way this game is gonna go, the way this game could go, that's how I think it's gonna go. It's gonna be not a blowout, but the Chiefs are gonna be down by a couple scores and they're gonna come back and they're gonna win the game. Or it's just gonna be a neck and neck battle. I think the over is 57.5, and the spread is like 3.5. Chiefs favorite, but it's just gonna be a good matchup. And I think we're gonna talk about the keys to victory right now. The keys to victory is for the Chiefs. Get the ball in Tyreek Hills' hands early, and Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce had 1,400, a little bit over 14,416 receiving yards this year, bro. That was top 10. Him and Tyreek Hill was top 10 for receivers, and mind you that he's a tight end, bro. He was top 5 in receiving yards for a tight end, man. That's crazy. He changed the game. I'm gonna talk about what Gronk said. Gronk said he changed the game for the tight ends, and he's not lying. Travis Kelce out there looking like a receiver, and he's the reason. Like he said, he's the reason why tight ends is gonna keep on getting paid high, have a high salary, a good paycheck because of him. Because he changed the game. Gronk changed the game. Once time Gronk was the best before he got injured and he retired for that 1 year. He was the best tight end in football. In this past 2-3 years, it's been Travis Kelce. You can see he's the part. He is the part. He's a hard. You can put a safety on him, he's gonna get open. You can put a linebacker, he's for sure gonna get open. You can put a corner on him, he's gonna get open too. Like he's just a problem. And I think he's gonna go down as one of the best, if not the best tight end in all football. And Tyreek Hill is, you know, the cheater. 15 touchdowns all year, 1,400 receiving yards. I think my fault. 1,200 receiving yards. Still top 10, like number 8 in receiving yards. But he's a problem, and he's gonna be an X factor. Them two's gonna be an X factor. Pat Mahomes will be doing Pat Mahomes things. But when they get open, it's gonna make it easy for him. And that's how they're gonna win the game. It's getting the receivers open. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he was out. I think he was out for the back half of the season. He played against Buffalo. I think he's gonna have a good game too in the Super Bowl. So for them, they just gotta get the ball in their weapons' hands. And for the Buccaneers, they gotta stop that offense. They're not gonna be able to stop. They're gonna have to slow Pat Mahomes down and keep Pat Mahomes off the field as much as you can. Keep Brady on the field as much as you can. Because that Chiefs defense they're okay. They're okay. They're okay. They're not the greatest defense. I don't think they're a top 10 defense, but they have some good leaders on that back end, man. I like Thornhill, and you already know Honey Badger. Honey Badger's been there before, and he's an alpha male out there, bro. He can lead that defense, bro. That's one of my favorite players, like on both sides of the ball in the NFL, bro. Especially on defense, cause he just flies around. He plays with passion. He got heart. Like he just flies around out there, and you know he got a veteran, Breland. Wish he was still on the Skins or the football team. He could have signed this year. Could have signed him this year, but we didn't want to sign him. But he's been playing at a high level. And the rookie, Ladarius Sneed, out of La Tech, been playing good. He's a third round pick. A huge grab for him. So they've been playing good. But Fisher, they starting tackle for the Chiefs is out. He thinks towards Achilles. So Pat Mahomes is gonna have a beat up line. So if the Bucks get to him, it's gonna be a bad game for him. Because the Bucks, that's they front seven is phenomenal. They backing is okay, but once they front seven gets pressure, then it's over. We're gonna talk about some of the NFL awards. I believe the award show is this weekend. NFL MVP, of course, gonna be A-Rod. He had a phenomenal year. He's playing at a high level at 37 years old. And I think this really was the year that because they was 13-3 last year, and this year they was 13-3 too. And I think he just had a big chip on his shoulder because they drafted Jordan Love, thinking that's gonna be his race. I think they had it in their mind that A-Rod's about to be done in a few years. We're gonna draft a young QB, develop him, and then when A-Rod wanna get paid again, nope, you gone. But it looks like he's gonna be there for a minute. He's talking about his future's uncertain. I think he was just in his feelings. He's gonna be a Green Bay Packer, and I'm not want to trade him. Don't have no interest in replacing him with Jordan Love at this moment. He's just been playing on a high level, man. Offensive Player of the Year, I'm gonna switch it up. I ain't gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to Deshaun Watson. He led the league in passing yards, and bro, his team is terrible. I'm gonna say the Texans is terrible. The organization's falling apart. J.J. Watt wants out, and then everybody. Let's see what we're talking about on this joint. Oh yeah, that Clippers and Nets game. I just thought I had to watch that a little bit. I'm liking the Clippers. I don't think the Nets that good. Even though they leading the league in offensive points, but they are worse in defensive efficiency. I feel like that trade really wasn't that good. But we gonna see. But back to what I was talking about. J.J. Watt wants out. Deshaun Watson wants out. I just hope they both go to a good team. And I just hope they trade him, because I don't want to see Deshaun. I want to see him play this year. I don't want to see him hold out, which he probably gonna do if. He probably gonna do if he's still a Texan. And then Defensive Player of the Year, I gotta give it to my man Xavier Howard. 10 interceptions in the season. A lockdown DB. Come on now. He might be right behind. I want to say he right behind. No, he is right behind Ramsey, the best corner in the league. Ramsey had a good year too, an All-Pro year. He got that chicken this year. He got that $105 million. He played like it too. He had an All-Pro year, Pro Bowl year too as well. He played phenomenal this year. And then Rookie of the Year, I gotta give it to my boy, Rookie of the Year on the defensive side of the ball. I give Chase Young. Chase Young is playing phenomenal this year. 7.5 sacks, 44 tackles going on. Been doing good. He's an X factor on that defense for the football team. Helped them get to the playoffs. Their first playoffs in 5 years. I believe 5 years. Yeah, first year under Ron Rivera. Shout out Ron Rivera. He's officially cancer free. Go coach. All the offensive side of the ball. I don't know, because I want to say Justin Herbert, but come on now. That Jay Jettis. Justin Jefferson, a.k.a. Jay Jettis, been balling this year, bro. 1,400 receiving yards for a rookie. Whew. He's been a problem this year. And that was a good replacement for Stephon Diggs. Shout out Stephon Diggs. He might get offensive player of the year. I don't know. He need to get some award because he led in a lot of categories for the receivers. So shout out Stephon Diggs, hometown kid. But yeah, Jay Jettis, been cooking this year. He's a problem. Yeah, he's a problem, man. So I think he need to get Rookie of the Year with Justin Herbert. But yeah, that's what I got so far on those awards. So appreciate y'all for tuning in for Smoke Sports. I know it's been a while, but you know how to do a Super Bowl 55 edition. And let me know at the bottom who's y'all picks for the Super Bowl. Who's going to win MVP? All right, I'm going to give you my MVP right now. Pat Mahomes going to win MVP for them. And then TB12 if the Buccaneers win. But yeah, I'm taking a spread. I'm liking a spread 3.5. And oh yeah, we fine no matter what. Got the thing on the back too, in case y'all need to see that. But yeah, this is my Honor Uncle's brand. It's for a good cause. I'm gonna drop the link below. They got hoodies, they got t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts. They got this too. When you buy a t-shirt, you get one of these. But I'm gonna drop the link below. If y'all like it, go ahead, click the link below. Go ahead, purchase. Support black-owned businesses, and don't forget to subscribe to Smoke Sports Network. And follow me on Instagram at Smoke Sports and my main page at Rum Smoke. We got more stuff coming on the way. More apparel. I'm gonna start my apparel page, Smoke Sports Apparel, soon. I got some drip on the way for that. And I got some for the ladies too coming too. And I got some beanies on the way. Should be here in the next couple weeks. They already got the beanies, just gotta get made. So they're gonna be here in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We out.
See you on my feet, a murder dinner, man, it's shirt by chrome. If it ain't about them mega bucks, you better leave me alone.